Some footballers change games, some change clubs, but a rare few, change everything. David Beckham wasn't just a footballer, he was an idea. He redefined what it meant to be a player and what it meant to be famous. He was the first global football superstar of the modern media age, the man who turned sport into style and style into a legacy. But the road from Leytonstone to Los Angeles wasn't just a story of fame. It was a story of risk, reinvention, and a relentless belief that football could be more than a game. This is the story of how David Beckham became the brand that changed football forever. Chapter 1. The free kick that started it all. Every legend begins with a moment. For Beckham, it came on August 17, 1996, opening day of the Premier League season. Wimbledon versus Manchester United. The ball rolled across midfield. Beckham looked up, saw the keeper off his line, and from 57 yards out, he struck it. A perfect arc. Time slowed, the world gasped. It wasn't just a goal, it was a signal. A boy from East London had just announced himself to the world. Sir Alex Ferguson saw it. The precision, the calm, the confidence. Beckham wasn't just talented, he was crafted. Every cross, every free kick, calculated like art. But beyond the technique, there was something else. A presence, a quiet magnetism that drew cameras, fans, and headlines alike. And from that day forward, David Beckham wasn't just Manchester United's young winger. He was the face of a new generation. Chapter 2. The rise of a global icon. By the late 1990s, football wasn't just a game anymore. It was entertainment. Satellite TV, pop culture, globalization. The sport was exploding across continents. And right in the center of that storm stood David Beckham. He wasn't the fastest, he wasn't the strongest, but he was flawless. Every cross was a symphony, every free kick a painting, every photo a brand. He made precision cool. Beckham's charm wasn't loud, it was effortless. He played with grace, spoke with humility, and looked like a movie star. While other players sought fame, fame found Beckham. Then came 1999, the treble year. Premier League, FA Cup, Champions League, 3 trophies, 1 team, 1 player at the center of it all. That night in Barcelona, 2 Beckham corners, 2 goals, changed everything. Manchester United made history, and Beckham became immortal. But success brings light, and light attracts shadows. As his fame grew, so did the pressure. The man who embodied England's pride would soon face its wrath. Chapter 3. The Beckham phenomenon. It started with a haircut, then a photo shoot, then a wedding. Suddenly, Beckham wasn't just on the sports pages, he was the news. His marriage to Victoria "Posh Spice" Adams turned him into one half of the world's most glamorous couple. Football met fashion. Sport met celebrity. The world had never seen anything like it. But when fame burns that bright, it casts long shadows. In 1998, Beckham's red card against Argentina in the World Cup turned him from national hero to national villain. The press tore him apart. Fans hung effigies. He was booed across England. It could have broken him. But instead he rose. He returned sharper, stronger, more focused than ever. Each free kick became an act of redemption. Each goal, a statement. By the early 2000s, Beckham wasn't just a footballer. He was the most famous athlete on the planet. But that kind of fame came at a price. Behind the smiles and sponsorships, tension grew between Beckham and Sir Alex Ferguson. The mentor who once protected him now saw a distraction, a superstar overshadowing the team. And in 2003, one argument, one flying boot, and one cut above Beckham's eye sealed his fate. It was the end of an era. The boy who grew up at United was leaving home. Chapter 4. Real Madrid and the Galactico Dream. Madrid, the city of light, power, and kings. Florentino Perez had a vision to create the most glamorous football team the world had ever seen. The Galacticos. Zidane, Ronaldo, Figo, Raul, Roberto Carlos, and now, Beckham. The transfer was global news. When Beckham was unveiled at the Bernabeu, tens of thousands filled the stadium just to watch him pose. The cameras flashed. The world watched. Football had officially entered the age of entertainment. In his first week, over 1 million shirts were sold. Madrid had signed more than a player. They had signed a brand. But Beckham was determined to prove he was more than a pretty face. He worked tirelessly, earning the respect of teammates who had seen stars come and go. His time in Spain was a study in contrast, glamour and grit, celebrity and struggle, spotlight and solitude. Under Fabio Capello, he was benched, written off as a distraction. But Beckham did what Beckham always does. He fought back. Training alone, day after day, he earned his place again. And when he returned, Madrid went on to win La Liga. He arrived as a celebrity. He left as a champion. Chapter 5. America's New Frontier. When Beckham announced he was joining LA Galaxy in 2007, the football world laughed. MLS was a sideshow, a retirement league. But Beckham didn't see what it was. He saw what it could be. His arrival was a shockwave. Stadiums sold out. Merchandise exploded. Hollywood showed up to watch football. And this time, Beckham wasn't just signing a contract, he was signing history. His MLS deal was revolutionary. Revenue shares, image rights, and a $25 million clause to buy his own team in the future. People thought it was a marketing move. It was a master plan. His early years in LA were tough. Injuries, boos, critics. But Beckham never ran. He stayed, worked, and transformed American football from curiosity into culture. By the time he left, he had 2 MLS Cups and a league that was unrecognizable from the one he joined. He didn't just grow the sport, he redefined it. Football in America would never be the same again. Chapter 6. The Global Brand. David Beckham didn't retire, he evolved. When the boots came off, the empire began. From London to Tokyo, one name remained constant: Beckham. No longer just on shirts, but on watches, perfumes, and runways. He became a symbol of style and substance. Every partnership was intentional. Adidas, H&M, Tudor, UNICEF. Each reflected a phase of his evolution. He wasn't chasing deals. He was curating legacy. With Victoria, he built a dynasty, fame balanced with family. Photographed everywhere, yet grounded by quiet discipline. And he never forgot his roots. He returned to East London Fields, reminding kids that dreams begin small. In 2015, he launched 7, the David Beckham UNICEF Fund, channeling fame into impact. He'd mastered football, fame, and business. Now he mastered purpose. Beckham became more than a man or a brand. He became a blueprint. Chapter 7. The Legacy. In Inter Miami and beyond. That $25 million clause he negotiated back in 2007, it became his final masterpiece. In 2020, Inter Miami CF was born, a club built in Beckham's image, sleek, ambitious, global. Miami was the perfect stage, sun, stars, and stories. But this wasn't just about football, it was about building a legacy. At first, results were rocky. Critics doubted the project, but Beckham didn't flinch. He had learned something across every chapter of his life. That greatness takes time. Then came 2023. Lionel Messi, the greatest of all time, joined Inter Miami. The football world froze. The crowd erupted. The cameras cut to Beckham, tears in his eyes, smiling like a man watching his dream unfold. He had once been the young man chasing greatness, and now greatness had come to him. From Manchester United to Madrid, from LA to Miami, Beckham's story isn't about trophies. It's about vision. He saw what others couldn't. He believed before others did. David Beckham didn't just play football. He reshaped it. He proved that legacy isn't written in goals or medals. It's written in impact. And that's why decades from now, when we speak of the men who changed football forever, we won't just remember the player. We'll remember the brand. Tell us, do you think Beckham's legacy will be defined more by his football or his empire? This is Inside the Game.